The Witcher 3 is one of the best games of all time, and without a doubt, my absolute favorite game ever created. Even though it's been over 10 years since its release, it still manages to captivate players with its story, characters, and world in a way few games can. Few titles have managed to affect me the way this one has. It's the kind of game that stays with you long after you finish it. A game that shapes your expectations for every RPG that comes after. A game that defines what storytelling in this medium can achieve. In this video, I want to take a closer look at why The Witcher 3 continues to resonate with players even more than 10 years after its release. This is why The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is a true masterpiece. At its core, The Witcher 3 tells a personal story. It's not about saving the world from an ancient evil, even though that threat exists. It's about Geralt searching for Ciri, someone he considers his own daughter. This emotional foundation makes the story powerful. Every main quest is connected to that search. Every conversation, every clue, every reunion feels meaningful. And that's why the story works so well. The pacing also stands out. The game never rushes you, but it also never wastes your time. From the quiet moments in White Orchard to the political complexities of Novigrad to the emotional intensity of Skellige, the narrative evolves naturally and every location adds new layers to the story. And then there are the endings. Not just 3 choices, but dozens of consequences shaped by your decisions. Most players don't even realize how many small moments influence Ciri's fate. That's the magic of The Witcher 3's narrative. You feel like you're shaping the story, even when it surprises you. The Witcher 3 has arguably some of the best characters ever written in gaming. Not because they're perfect, but because they're flawed, complex, and human. Geralt is a great example. He isn't a blank RPG avatar, he's a defined character with his own history, relationships, and beliefs. But the game still gives you just enough freedom to express your version of him.
10, 20, 30.
Stoic or sarcastic, romantic or reserved, it all feels natural. Then there's Yennefer. Sharp-tongued, powerful, stubborn, deeply loyal. She's not a typical fantasy love interest. She feels like a real person with her own goals and flaws. Triss is softer, conflicted, torn between survival and her feelings for Geralt. Ciri might be the emotional centerpiece of the entire story. Confident, vulnerable, hopeful, angry, and incredibly well written. Even side characters like the Bloody Baron, Kira Metz, Dijkstra, Olgierd von Everec, and Gaunter O'Dim feel as deep and layered as main characters in other games. These characters don't exist just to fill the world. They shape the world. They challenge Geralt. They force difficult decisions. They make the story feel alive. Most open worlds feel like playgrounds. The Witcher 3 feels like a living ecosystem. Villages have their own culture and problems. Forests feel dangerous and ancient. Swamps feel unsettling and alive. Cities like Novigrad feel crowded, chaotic, and politically charged. Every place tells a story. Burned houses hint at past battles. Hanged corpses remind you of the war's brutality. Strangers whisper rumors about monsters and magic. You're not the center of the world, you're just a part of it. That's what makes the world building so strong. The continent isn't designed around the player, it's designed around the lives of the people who inhabit it. Exploring it feels meaningful, not repetitive. Before The Witcher 3, side quests were usually simple tasks. Fetch this, kill that, carry items from A to B. The Witcher 3 changed everything. Its side quests are often better written than full storylines in other games. The Bloody Baron questline alone is more emotional, more tragic, and more morally complex than most main stories in other RPGs. But it doesn't stop there. Almost every side quest has depth. The Whispering Hillock forces you to make a morally gray decision. A tower full of mice blends horror with tragedy. Carnal Sins becomes a dark detective story. The Last Wish is a romantic journey about destiny and choice. These quests don't feel optional, they feel essential. They expand the world, deepen the characters, and deliver incredible storytelling. This is where The Witcher 3 set a new industry standard. What makes The Witcher 3 extraordinary is the way it handles choices. Decisions aren't just good or bad, they carry weight, often in ways you can't predict. Every choice you make affects the world, the people around you, and the ultimate outcome for Ciri. Some consequences are immediate, while others unfold slowly, hours or even days after the decision. The game never tells you what is right or wrong, it simply reflects the world's complexity. The result is a sense of ownership and responsibility, as though you are shaping a living, breathing story that reacts to your actions naturally and meaningfully. The Witcher 3 isn't just a game you play, it's a world you feel. The soundtrack blends folk traditions with cinematic orchestration. From quiet village melodies to intense battle music, the score adds emotional depth to every scene. Visually, the game remains breathtaking. Golden sunsets over Velen, the snowy mountains of Skellige, and the eerie glow of the white frost create environments that are both beautiful and immersive. The sound design complements this perfectly. Distant monster roars, villagers singing, wind through the trees. Every element reinforces the feeling that this world is alive. Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine are more than expansions. They are fully realized experiences. Hearts of Stone tells a dark, folklore-inspired story featuring Gaunter O'Dim, one of the most mysterious and captivating villains in gaming. Blood and Wine introduces a completely new region, Toussaint, with new characters, quests, and emotional arcs, offering a satisfying conclusion to Geralt's journey. CD Projekt Red didn't treat these as optional add-ons. They treated them as opportunities to expand the narrative, deepen the world, and deliver experiences that rival full games in quality. Years after release, The Witcher 3 remains a benchmark for RPGs and storytelling. It influenced countless games, raised expectations for narrative and world building, and proved that players crave deep, morally complex stories. More than that, it created a world and characters that players genuinely love. Not because they are perfect, but because they feel real, lived in, and emotionally resonant. What makes The Witcher 3 a true masterpiece is not any single element. It's the combination of story, characters, world, choices, music, and atmosphere. Together, they create an experience that is human, emotional, and unforgettable. The Witcher 3 is more than a game. It's a journey, one that remains with you long after the final scene fades. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and share your own Witcher 3 journey in the comments below. Which choices you made, the characters you connected with, and the moments that stayed with you long after the credits rolled. I enjoy reading the stories and seeing how differently this world touches each player. Take care, and I hope to see you again in the next video.